of the company. On the left is Riaz Nawaz. He's the head of design and engineering from Ajax. Anshul Joshi is our chief of strategy and product planning. On my right is Devashish Bhattacharya, who's the national sales head. He handles sales, service, and spare parts business. Onto his right is Mr. Murugan. Murugan handles the projects of the company and also runs 2 plants for the business. And on the extreme right is Mr. Arunesh Verma, who takes care of the B2B side of the business.
Would you like to highlight some of the, would you like to talk about some of the key highlights of this Expo 2025? And do you have a kind of star product or hero product this time?
You wanted to talk about Excon 2025? Yeah, sure. Personally, this is my first Excon, right? And I feel that this is a wonderful platform to have customers, suppliers, dealers, companies, everybody onto one platform. It's a wonderful place for people to interface. Banks and NBFCs, I cannot miss out. So I think it provides an excellent platform for people to meet within a span of 3, 4, 5 days with the largest space of this industry. And very importantly, all journalists and trade magazines are also here. So it's also an opportunity for us to interface and interact with people. I think as far as Ajax is concerned, we've seen a very good inflow of customers. We've seen interest across all types of machines. I have to say this, that the machine right behind us, which I can see from here, which is 3D printing machine, which actually encompasses the capability of this company in design, engineering, and machine building. So I feel that, some of these things are also extremely important because Ajax has been a journey, right? So the company has been in existence since 1992. It's 33 years in existence. There are very few companies in India that can claim the kind of market share in its key category, which is self-loading concrete mixers with 75% retail market share. There are very few companies across any category, any industry in this country that have something like this. And very happy and proud that, customers have supported us over the years. I have to say this, that mechanization in the area of concrete is a very important facet. If we look at the country today, India has low cement consumption per capita. It is only about 260 to 70 kilograms. The global averages are double that. If you look at RMC penetration in the country, it's about 11% compared to global averages, which are 5 to 6 times that. If you take the China story, China has today a 76% penetration. 20 years ago, China penetration was 1/4 of that. So I think we have excellent headroom for growth. If you look at mechanization per se in the area of concreting equipment, we see that in terms of production of concrete, only 25% is today mechanized and still 75% is the manual solution. We believe that with lesser and lesser labor available on the horizon, and also the fact that the nature and type of application quantum of concrete that will be required as India grows, we believe applications in the area of concreting equipment will grow. And I think we are very well positioned as a business to be able to take advantage of that. If you look at our entire product portfolio, we offer the entire suite of products that are required for the business. On the lowest end, we have introduced for customers who have to do, at the entry level, in terms of mechanization in this industry, you will have a product like Udan that you see, which is a 0.75 cubic meter. I think there are tons of people who today use manual methodologies to do this. If we can place something like this, it will certainly provide a great value and solution for those type of customers. It's a very versatile machine and so on and so forth. I'm sure some of you may have had a chance to look around. If not, I would actually suggest that some of our team members would take you down and showcase the product. It's something new that we are showing up in this Excon. We believe that at that level, the level of mechanization will accelerate in time, and we have high hopes around making this product a hero product in time, as we call it. I think for a fact that our hero product has been traditionally the self-loading concrete mixers. We have the entire range of products. In fact, we were amongst the first in the industry to have launched the CV5 product portfolio ahead of anybody else. If you look at our business, more than 30% of our business in the fourth quarter of last year came ahead of time for the introduction of CV4. 90% of our business in the first quarter was CV5 products. So we have already launched the product ahead of time. We didn't have inventory to clear up and so on and so forth. So I think as an organization, our agility in the business has been our hallmark. As you would know, that Ajax's core is design and engineering. Riaz heads our design and engineering function, and close to about 75, 76 people are in design and engineering. We have a group of about 450 plus suppliers. 2/3 of them are in and around Bangalore. And we have 4 manufacturing locations. The 5th one is getting ready, very close to our Obidanahalli plant. So I think we are centered, and we have helped people grow here and so on and so forth. So if you look at the Hero product, as I was mentioning, 75% market share, the entire range is available, excellent success in the transition from the CV4 emission norm to the CV5 emission norm and so on and so forth. If you look at from the production of concrete, we also have excellent products such as batching plants in the entire portfolio. For transportation of concrete, we have transit mixers. You may have seen our electric based transit mixer also. Very happy to have our team showcase that product to you. If you look at when you have to pump up or stuff like that. So for pumping solutions or the placement of concrete, we have stationary pumps, the entire range of stationary pumps. And we also have the range of boom pumps, plus a product which is a patented product, which is a self-propelled boom pump. I'm also happy to say at this stage that the patent authorities have also provided patent to our load cell in self-loading concrete mixers as well. So we've got 2 patents, one for a full product and one for the load cell on the SLCM, which distinguishes us significantly from anybody else in competition. If you look at the other products that we have developed, we actually were the first company to have ground up engineered a slip form paver in this country. Nobody has attempted to do this. I think anybody who looks at a slip form paver will understand the complexity of the machine. The unit cost of the machine may vary between 8 crores to 12 crores and so on and so forth. But the fact of the matter is that this is the only Indian company that has actually taken up this challenge. There's no international company that does that in India as well. So from the ability to demonstrate high quality engineering, manufacturing in Bangalore, this is the company, and probably the only company in this country which has dared to do something like this. I also spoke about 3D printing. In fact, India's largest engineering company tied up with us to make sure that we were able to together build what is probably India's largest 3D printed campus, which is for BRO near Mohali. They also followed it up by another 2.5-story building that they did for themselves in Ujjain, which is an administrative office for them. So I think the proof of the pudding lies in eating. I think Ajax has been able to deliver a lot. I'll also add 2 bits around something that Ajax initiated way back in 2016, which was the context of having dealers. We today have the largest dealer portfolio across any company in concreting equipment. We've got 63 dealers to the last count and over 125 touch points where you can access sales, service and spare parts. So I think that in a nutshell, on a broad basis, covers the domestic story of Ajax. In a sense, if you look at it, we also do reasonable amount of exports. Roughly about 5 to 6% of our revenues come from exports. We today have more than 47 countries in which our products are present. We have more than 26 international distributors. South Asia, Southeast Asia, Middle East, Africa are the usual suspects, but we have our machines running in Central America, in the Caribbean, Russia, etc. In fact, I must mention this, that the paver is also running in Russia. Right now, of course, it's winter, so they can't do operations. We're happy to say that our machine was instrumental in building an entire runway for military operations in Russia. I can only say that and no more than this. So very, very happy to have you all here and share with you anything else that you would wish to know about Ajax.